work. And one of the things that we teach is sitting at home is not normal. You can't sit at home and do nothing, okay? You must work for money, okay? You must get a job and work. Now, for some people who don't like jobs and you realize jobs are not for me, well, start a business, okay? The bottom line is we must work to earn money to support ourselves and our families. So, what we do is we prepare people for the workplace. These are not things that we have been told. That's why when I shared my story, I told you I reached a time in my life and I realized, hold up, people work to make money. But I didn't know where do I begin. I didn't know what can I do. I didn't know how do I even look for a job. Okay? Is that refresher course that is going to help you figure out what can you do with your life. So we teach how do you look for a job, how do you start and grow a business. We teach job interviews. Yes, and I know most people are out there maybe at university and you're like, well, I know these things. I'm telling you, I've taught this class for 3 years. We have students that come in with masters and can't do a proper job interview, and yet they're fresh from university. So
just cut it short, you talk about how do I look for a job.
Yes.
You know, most people don't know how to look for a job.
Exactly.
You meet someone and say, don't you, is actually my raise account, and I can do anything. And they have a degree, they have a master's, and they're asking you
to look for them a job.
Help me look for a job there, wherever you are. And, you know, okay, can proceed.
So the idea is, even me, I find people on that note that tell me, well, Nanga, me job. I'm like, have you looked for a job? And they'll tell you, well, yeah, 3 years no nyamuli musibulaba. And usually, honestly, bluntly, I'll tell them you're lazy. You can't tell me you've looked for a job for 3 years. I mean, you can't be and really expect to find a job. Looking for a job is work. You wake up very early in the morning to go find work. It's a job as well. But people want free things. They want easy things. They want magical things. They want to wake up like omugambi wano waliwo omulimu, come and apply. They don't want to actively go out there and look for a job. Even in this period, I know people are like, well, I lost my job in COVID and everything. I have people that they're begging them, Jango to call it. What is different with those people? I have people that are turning down jobs. I have people that have 3, 4 jobs, and for you, you're telling me there are no jobs. So yes, we understand, statistics show those 86% unemployment.
80 plus 80 unemployment.
Yeah, unemployment rates. Well, okay, fine. But for you as a person, oyagala kungamba nti you've failed to find someone that can hire you. So we teach these things. What is step 1 when you're looking for a job? And oftentimes people say, well, me, I'm looking for any job. If you look for any job, you are not going to find, any job. So really, we teach these things. We teach finances. People are poor because they don't know how to manage finances. People think, well, I'll manage my finances right when I have millions. If you can't manage that 2,000 Ugandan shillings, my goodness, even if you get the 2 million, you won't be able to manage that money. So we teach how do you manage. What does it mean for you to live off a budget? People don't understand these things when we say you must have a budget. It's for Uganda. But you need a budget as a person. Otherwise, they'll call you, I don't know, so and so village, and so they'll call you, and then you pick your child's school fees to someone who died in the village because you have no budget, and then you go borrow your child's school fees.
Or just keep around. I mean, people think people have money in the pocket.
Yeah.
They find you buying funny. I need budget to give out money today.
Exactly. You know? So even money to give out, you must budget that money. And please understand, some of you are out there, you're like, no, we really give out money, but we budget when to give out that money. Okay, so we teach finances, saving, guys. We teach saving. People think I need to have a job to save. Meanwhile, especially ladies. Now I'm speaking to you. A lady, you find a lady, she has zero money on her account. She doesn't even have an account, but she plaits hair every 2 weeks or every week, depending. She buys clothes, but she will tell you, I don't have any money. It is no zange.
Well, they will say that she has a rich guy.
Yeah. So ladies out there, even if you have a rich guy, win money. Okay, let me move on. Some ladies are now like, Atulina. But yeah, we teach finances, saving, and better not to save to eat money. In my community, and I love my community so much. I see people save money, and at the end of that, do you know what they do?
They buy manure.
They buy a cow and they cut the cow and they split the meat. So someone has saved the whole year
to eat.
meat. We don't teach you to save and eat the money. I have a friend that I used to, she's like, I don't understand young people of these days. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, Oli habe now, taina ya de chitoke. Ntichishino chichaya de mbuzi. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So we are speaking about economic empowerment. But guys, people, whatever they get, they eat. So how are you going to be economically empowered if everything that is coming in you're eating? And then something that you mentioned that I want to speak about before we even continue. People who think other people are coming resources and I don't know, making business, and for us we are here. Well, what are we doing? Why should someone else have come and start a business? They save, you're looking at them. They buy that piece of land for you, you're looking at them, and then after you say, I don't know, they took your resources. What were you doing when they were taking the resources?
They were selling to buy meat.
Yeah. So you guys, by the end of this class, you leave your mind. You're asking yourselves, what have I been doing? What's your mindset about money? What's your mindset about growth? What's your mindset about saving? What's your mindset about wealth creation? Some people think wealth creation is for a certain type of people that grew up from I don't know where. They think, not for us. And it's about mindset. So we really, really emphasize these things. So to go back to the question, how is work-fair living empowering people economically, is we